Well, welcome back to Brambleberry. This video is an update on the progress of getting my Camplux water heater fixed and giving you a little bit of insight onto the customer service of this Camplux. So if that's something that's of interest to you, then keep watching. I can safely say that I am not impressed with Camplux's customer support, and I'll give you the whole rundown and kind of tell you why. I'm not done with this process yet, so I guess they still have a chance to redeem themselves, although it's been aggravating to say the least. On February 11th, today is March the 2nd. February 11th is when I first contacted them by phone, and I was told, after I told them what was happening on the phone, they said, yeah, you just need to email our customer service department and let them know, and it sounds like you need a new unit. Okay, now that sounded pretty awful because I just installed this unit and I really didn't want to install a new one. So anyway, thought, it's under warranty, I think they come with a year manufacturer warranty. So I went ahead and emailed them and I said what I was told on the phone. And the response was, we apologize for the inconvenience. This was on February 13th when I got a response. I emailed them originally on the 12th. They said, we apologize. We would like to know if you tried to bleed your gas line. And also, is your gas tank not freezing? And then they asked for the serial number on the unit. Well, as far as bleeding gas lines go, I don't know why that would be a thing because I've been using it previously and all of my other gas appliances are working. It's propane, it's hooked up, and I did even try switching tanks. It's got a brand new regulator on it. They ask about all that stuff. February 13th, I responded back, told them, I don't really know how to, bleed the gas line on that thing, other than like just opening it up and letting gas come out into my RV. I don't really want to do that, but anyway, so that was on the 13th. 15th, I emailed them again of February. They said, or they didn't say anything, so I emailed them again. Still hadn't received anything by the 18th, so I emailed them again. Told them I thought, it's kind of ridiculous that I had not received a response since the previous week. And then they finally emailed me back on the 18th. They apologized for the delay. They said they were having some system issues last week, whatever that means. They say, disconnect your gas line from the heater, turn on your tank, and bleed the gas line. Make sure there is no flame nearby. Well, no kidding. So anyway, I told them I was hesitant to do that, and for all the reasons, I already just told you. And meanwhile, the whole time during this, we're in freezing temperatures. So I have the thing disconnected because if it's not working properly, it's going to freeze up because that's just the way things are in a camper. So I had drained it, and disconnected everything except for the gas line, obviously. And I had, if you saw the video on it, I had rerouted my water to a pot on the stove and made my own water heater in the meantime, which we are still using currently. Yay. Anyway, they responded back and they said, good points, is your gas tank not freezing? And they said, and yes, if you can disconnect the unit again, better not connect it as it might freeze. That was the concern I brought up. I told them our tank is not freezing. This is on the 19th. Our furnace and stove have been functioning normally. They respond back and said it could be the over temperature sensor that's causing the issue. Can you update us once you're able to reconnect the unit? I couldn't reconnect the unit because it was like single digits outside. I'm not going to run water through it and have water freezing up and all that kind of stuff. So I had to wait. So that part of this whole thing is not their fault. They said, if you still get the same error code, please capture a video of the screen remote so we can submit it to our warranty department. That was another aggravation with this thing, is they couldn't trust me to tell them what the error code was. They had to have an actual video of the error code, which, once again, I couldn't give to them because the unit was disconnected and I couldn't reconnect it. And I asked them, this is the 19th now, assuming it is the over temperature sensor, is that a part that can be replaced, or would the entire water heater need to be replaced? Because the guy on the phone had said, replace the unit. They said, yes, it can be replaced on the 19th. Finally, by the 22nd, we had above freezing temperature, so I was able to hook it back up. I bled the line like they requested me to do, and I was still getting the same error. I gave them the video of that. They said thank you, and they asked for my shipping address. I gave them that. I thought, okay, cool. We're going to just get this part replaced, you know. And then they send me an email on the 25th. I responded with my address on the 24th. On the 25th, they send me an email that says, it's been submitted to our engineers. We will update you. And I'm thinking, what? You asked for my address. What's going on here? Then they respond back, can you capture a video of the remote from the turning on of the unit? Our engineers would like to confirm if it's a sensor issue. Meanwhile, it's all disconnected. And guess what I have to do again? Reconnect all of my water lines. And it's an aggravation. Sorry, I'm getting a little heated over this. It's just been one thing after another. I told them as much, you know, I've already disconnected it. It would have been nice to know that when I had it connected. Why didn't they tell me that then? They apologized for the additional requests and said, yes, the water had to be reconnected. So that's where I am. Today I'm at the point where I'm going to reconnect this thing to get yet another video to send to them to make sure that it's not a sensor issue. So, all that being said, I have to say that I'm a little irritated with Camplux as far as their customer service goes. Up until this point, I was pretty happy with their water heater. So that was okay, but man, this should not take this long. I mean, it's been weeks now trying to get this thing resolved, and like I said, part of this is not their fault. It's me dealing with the weather, which I can't control. But part of it has definitely been their lack of response and not being helpful in telling me what to do at the proper time because of my situation here. So anyway, that is the update on this. I guess I will record another video when I get it all resolved and post that out there. I'm really kind of at a point with my content right now where I don't have anything because I am so busy with work, and I'm trying to deal with breaking hot water heaters and trying to get that, you know, all going so we have some hot water. But anyway, I'm just complaining a lot, so I'll quit complaining now, because guess what I get to do? Go hook up a hot water heater again and then drain it once again. So, oh, you know, I guess I can put that on here. After I get everything hooked back up, I'm gonna have to drain this thing yet again. So if you're wanting to know how to do that, then I will show you how you can, if you have this unit, how you can winterize them if you're going to winterize them. You shouldn't have to winterize them if you have them turned on and hooked up. They have a freeze protection sensor that kicks them on so that they'll fire and heat the water up. But anyway, so I'll show you that, and then I'll quit rambling and we'll be done with the video. So there are directions right inside the door here, which is handy to do this. There's a pressure relief valve here, which you can open and the water comes out, or it should come out of this. Yeah, there's a little bit dripping out now. But the main way you get this drained is you take this piece here out, you unscrew it, It says on here to unscrew it by hand or a flat blade screwdriver. I tried by hand and it's kind of impossible. Down inside there's a little place you can put a flathead that gets it out of there too. Or I've also used a pair of needle noses on here to twist. But you pull that out and the water will drain out. And then usually what I do is I open this up so that it breaks the seal in there, and I'll put the hose back on here, this little diversion hose, and just blow air into this to kind of push air through and try to get the water to come out this, and I just kind of push the water out with my hand. Don't know if that's the best way to do it, but that's the way I do it. So I should add too that if you're going to winterize this unit and drain it, I would make sure that you have the power and everything turned off before you do that. I would think that would make sense. I got everything hooked back up and got videos taken to the air codes, and I'm gonna drain this thing out because we're still supposed to get some below freezing temperatures, and I don't want it freezing up and causing more trouble than I already have. So anywho, as it often goes, I thank you for watching, and if you've watched this far, and I hope you have a very blessed day.